Welcome to Mission. Mission is supported by Star Ghana Foundation with thanks to FCDO. It is a school in the middle of isolated bushes. No proper structure, no teaching and learning materials, and an even bigger problem of parents taking their children for fishing and animal grazing. That is the situation at the Kalande Primary School Annex in the East Gonja municipality of the Savannah region. My colleague Kalande reports these factors are conspiring to deny children their access to basic quality education.
The journey to Kalande was difficult. The rains had affected the road network connecting us to the village, and our vehicle developed a fault in the middle of nowhere. No passers-by except a few farmers returning from their farms. It is a few meters from Kalande, and from afar, this structure looks like a farm shed. But this is the Kalande Primary School Annex in the East Gonja municipality of the Savannah region. A female volunteer is teaching pupils who have showed up today.
Help me, my neighbor. Help me, my neighbor. Help me, my neighbor. Help me, my neighbor.
This school has only 3 classes and sometimes 4, depending on availability of the pupils.
The children don't come on time. When it's a fishing community, and when they break, some of them follow their sheep. They send the sheep to the bush to graze before they come back and come to school in the fishing community. So when they fish elsewhere, they move to that place. So many of them have moved to Mabungi and then the Boya side.
The structure and the conditions here conspire to push the few pupils away from the classroom.
Because of the building, they don't want to come. Formerly it was touch. Just last year they came and then put on this structure, this zinc. You see the uniform, we talk of uniform and the community don't help to give them uniform. And as a school child, when you are dressed well, you feel free to come. But look, they don't have school uniform. Some child don't even wear sandals, they come like that.
It must be really frustrating working in an environment like this and to accept to continue to be here. For Jakut Ali, it is a huge sacrifice.
When school opens, I inform the PTA that they should clean the school. I will talk and talk and talk. Only yesterday they came and then did this. Only yesterday. And it was the chief and then the PTA chairman, but the youth refused to come.
But of course, like many other schools in this municipality, whenever the clouds form, pupils and caretakers have to flee.
So as you can see in your picture, the pupils of Kalande Annex are having to vacate this makeshift structure, which is their classroom, because of course the rains are coming. And this place, looking the way it's looking, definitely no academic work can happen once the rains are coming, so they have to leave. And so once the pupils vacate the makeshift structure, you'd find the teachers left to their fates, trying to salvage what they can in terms of what is left in the classroom. You see them struggling to readjust the blackboard and then the other writing materials in the makeshift classroom.
This certainly is not an environment that can promote good learning and deliver any meaningful outcomes. According to UNICEF, education systems were already failing the world's children before the COVID-19 pandemic. And post the pandemic, things have gotten worse. Across many schools in the East Gonja municipality of the Savannah region, the reality is scary. UNICEF has been calling on governments to reach every child and keep them in school, assess learning levels regularly, prioritize teaching fundamentals. But with nearly 6 out of 10 children globally estimated to be affected by learning poverty, the estimates here are far worse. Officials of the East Gonja Education Directorates are helpless. Alhaji Adams Karibi is head of supervision.
These are all alarming in terms of what? Teaching and learning. It doesn't promote effective teaching and learning in the municipality. The furniture situation also is the same thing. Furniture situation, we get support from the government, from the municipal assembly, but that is not enough. So we are asking well-meaningful Ghanaians, even within and outside the country, to come to the aid of what is Gonja in terms of infrastructure and as well as some of our learning needs.
One wonders how the sustainable development goal of having all children in school, including the marginalized, could be achieved with 8 years to the 2030 targets in areas like these, where the most basic rights are almost an expensive luxury. And for the girls, it is an even bigger challenge. Komla Adom, TV3 News, Kalande.
And we are constantly highlighting these issues in these areas in the hopes that duty bearers will do the needful and help these school children. That's it for Mission this evening. Mission, as usual, is supported by Star Ghana Foundation with help from FCDO.